Good afternoon, everyone. It's Hilary from Lake of Bays Garden Center here in lovely, not sunny Dwight today, but it's a nice day for gardening and a nice day to shop. So today we're going to talk about making our containers, using our spillers, thrillers, and fillers to make a beautiful container at home. We also want to show you all the nice plants that we have here today. We're going to start with our thrillers, which is the middle plant that goes in your planter. We have some lovely cordyline here. Nice purple color, very big. If you're making a big container, it would make a really nice thriller for your container. You can basically use a lot of things if they're tall, and we want to think a little bit outside of the box. So I'm going to show you some other things. This is a big king tut grass, and as you can see, it has really cool tops on it that'll grow like that and then go flat. It's very lovely and really attractive. So this is nice for a larger container. For tall containers, you can use pampas grass. It's going to grow quite tall and have big white or pink plumes on it. We have some nice little palms, which again are going to go up 4 or 5 feet. And we have many different types of banana. So now we're going to talk about our fillers. So that's the things that would go around our tall plant in the middle. Things like sunshine impatiens. Now don't be fooled by the word sunshine impatiens. We find that this plant will burn out in the hot weather. But if it's just morning sun, it'll do great. And, some afternoon sun will be fine too. You just have to watch. If it starts to brown out, you just have to sort of move the pot. Quite often, if you have your thriller on top, we'll shade it a little bit and it shouldn't be a problem. They're really pretty, come in all different colors. Another good filler are the coleus. The coleus come in all different shapes and sizes and colors. Some grow very tall and some are shorter. Some will take the sun and some will take the shade. You just have to check the label. Other fillers you could use in the shade, you could use a little wax begonias or polka dot plant, very pretty. These are lower growing plants, so they would go around the outside or just before your ones that hang over. Begonias are gorgeous. These just keep going. They're called non-stop, and that's what they do. They just keep blooming and blooming and blooming. All different colors, dark leaf, green leaf, so you can really change it up how you like. For a nice smelling filler plant, heliotrope is lovely. It comes in usually purple and white. Once the bloom opens, it's hard to see now, they're just getting ready to open. They're very, very fragrant, really pretty smell, not overpowering, but just really nice. Geraniums, of course, especially if you have a big thriller in the middle, the geraniums can be the next level. They come in all colors. They're so easy to look after, require very little water, very hardy, and very sturdy. There's a lot of plants here that I'm missing, but you guys have to come and see us and then you'll see. So here we are at the petunia section. Some can be fillers and some can be spillers. So the wave petunias are generally the spillers. So they'll tend to flow over the side of your pot and just be full of blooms. You can see how many blooms are on this one plant, and you can see that its habit is to grow out and it'll grow down. Petunias, whether they're spillers or upright, come in many different colors, and some even have different exciting little bits on them. Like this one is beautiful, the little pink with the yellow inside. We have the polka dotty ones, and they come out all different shapes and sizes. They're so cool. And then this one, another pretty one. You just have to sort of come and see, and these ones are beautiful too. They just have such a neat color that you don't normally see in a plant. With our spillers, quite often it's things like ivy. This is a German ivy, does very well in the shade and has proven to be deer resistant. So these little baskets have 3 plants in them. If you're making a really big container, you might want to use something like this and then just break up the baskets. Otherwise, you can just buy the single flowers. I'm just going to show you our scaevola. Very nice plant. It'll take the shade and it'll take sun too. It'll hang over and it's just so pretty. It comes in pink, purple, and white. It's called the fan flower because you can see that the flower is sort of half like a fan. And then over here we have some wireweed. So this is a really cool plant to mix with other plants. This is just a whole basket of it. I have some small plants of it too. That'll look nice around a large basket. There's an example of it hanging in a planter there. More spillers here. We have Torrenia. A lot of people aren't familiar with this plant. It's a really nice one, and it has been shown to us to be so far deer resistant. As you can see, it hangs over. We have a blue one. It's a really cool flower. I think the hummingbirds would like that flower. And then there's different ones, different colors. Lobelia, perfect plant to be either a filler or a spiller. You can see it here in the baskets, how it's hanging down. Just so pretty, nice and bright, so it'll really brighten up your planter. And we have it in purple, blue, and white. Bacopa is another one. Have to keep on top of the watering with Bacopa. If you don't, it'll brown out, but it's easy to rescue. But just, you got to keep your planters regularly watered. That's very important.